maybe you could say a little bit about the students and the faculty here at NECO.
NECO is an incredible school with an incredible faculty and student population. Everyone here is here to help each other out and bring the best out in the students. And that's what I really love about this school. It's that no matter where I go, no matter which department or which professor I'm talking to, everyone is there to help me and my fellow peers become better clinicians. It's what brings that family feel to NECO, and that's really what drew me here. It's that I wanted a home away from home. I wanted to feel comfortable. I wanted to bring out the best in myself, and I feel like the school really helps you do that. By being involved in different clubs and activities, you can really develop not only who you're going to be as a clinician, but who you are going to be as a leader in the future. So students come here from all over the world to study at this school and because of the prestige and reputation that it has. NECO is very special because it puts clinical education first, and our students are implemented into the clinic system much earlier than many of the other colleges. So in your first year, you can go on screenings at schools, and in your second year, you really start to see more patients on your own, and you start to develop that independence that you really don't get at a lot of other clinics. Students are not only affiliated with the school clinic, but we get put into different clinics all over the city, in different community health centers, in different locations everywhere, and you get exposure to different preceptors. Those are people who watch over you and guide you in clinic to be better clinicians, and you get different exposure to a variety of patient populations. It's an incredible school with a wonderful reputation for pushing clinical experience and putting that first.
So tell us about what it's like being in Boston for optometry school.
Boston is a busy, bustling city. It is full of people from all over the world here for academics, for tourism. There's always something to do. The area where the school is located, Back Bay, is incredibly beautiful. It's right next to the Charles River, where you can learn how to sail and you can go running on the Esplanade. It's really historic and beautiful. It's one of the greatest cities in the world, I think. And if you're an athlete, this is heaven for you. This is where the Bruins are. This is where the Sox are. If you've ever wanted to go to Fenway Park, this is your place, your time to go. You can go in the middle of the day to see a game. It's so safe, and you feel so safe and comfortable in this area. It's a really great city to be in.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what it's like being a Canadian here in the United States going to graduate school?
Well, Boston was my first choice for optometry school, NECO was, and I went to the University of Waterloo. I am Canadian, and of course when traveling to a new country, there's always a lot of worries or questions that you have about moving there. Financially, just looking at your housing, all of those situations take a lot of time and consideration when you're coming from a long distance, whether it's across the country or if you're just coming from the next door neighbor, Canada. There are many upper years at the school who are also Canadian, and a good portion of my class was also Canadian, so everyone's there to help each other get accustomed to the new life in Boston. If you have any questions, especially if you're an incoming student and you are Canadian, there are many resources at your fingertips to help you get used to a way of life in Back Bay and make things really easy for you. And I think NECO, and especially the admissions department, did a great job of helping out incoming students and getting them used to the way of life in the Back Bay.
So do you have any advice that you'd like to give to the incoming class?
After being here for a few years now, there are a couple of things that I'd love to say to the incoming class. And number one is, choose the school that you think is right for you. Choose the school that you feel you're going to get the most out of, that's going to make you a really good clinician. And for me, that was NECO. I chose NECO because I was looking for an experience that involved a lot of friendly faces and put me into new and interesting clinical situations that would allow me to grow as a clinician. The other thing is, when you do come to NECO for your interview, don't forget to be yourself. While grades really do matter, who you are as a person is irreplaceable, and those are the kinds of qualities, those good qualities, are the ones that the NECO interviewers are really looking for, and that's what we want. We want you to be here for who you are as a person. My name is Debbie, and I'm from the NECO class of 2014.